Hey guys, it's Ace of Trades here, and I'll be doing my first discussion on this channel. Yay! This discussion will be about cosplay contests with unfair beauty standards, well, with question mark. I found this on Cosplay Amino about, give or take, a month ago, with a few weeks. I know I am late on this, but I feel like I gave it a really good reason to, So as we all know, if you are a cosplayer or if you've ever been to a con, cosplay contests are where you show off your skills in your cosplays, or you do a skit. We all think they're fun to watch, fun to be in. But sometimes people have that feeling of it. Does it have an unfair beauty standard when you choose, like, the first place winner or judge's choice or all those kinds of awards? The first question I think the discussion asks is actually, are cosplay competitions using unfair beauty standards? And I'm going to say yes and no. Well, actually more towards the no, because the yes kind of has countering stuff with it. So for the no part, everything goes into cosplay contest. When you are in a competition, everything that you do goes into it. So, like, what seems like maybe like what kind of like seams you press, what stitches you use, what makeup you use to make your face look more like the character, what products you used in the hair to make it look either spiky or like defringed or something like that. But everything, I think, goes into a competition, and everything is judged when you go into a competition too. I know competitions that will literally go up in your face and literally look at everything that you have done. They'll, like, if you have a cape, they'll lift up the cape and see what's underneath it. Some will actually even ask for progress pictures, which shows what you did, what seams you probably, like what kind of stitching you did, if you hand sewed or machine sewed, so on and so forth. So literally everything goes into a competition, because it's a competition. You're, I guess, bursting other cosplayers to get a #1 spot, but then again, it's super fun. Why I would say yes is because, yes, we kind of do look at some people and we go, oh, they're super pretty, but sometimes we don't actually do that. Like, I know with me personally, I look at a prop and I'm like, ooh, that prop, oh, oh. While other people may be looking at a wig or a costume, some people, yes, do look at faces, though. But I think this is, I guess, a fair thing, because, well, everyone looks at different things and go, oh my goodness, this is amazing. So I'm pretty sure competition judges usually do look more at the costumes and go, man, that's an amazing prop, man, that's an amazing costume. I do think judges do take a little kind of like a bonus step, like if, say, I was going to cosplay Bond from Seven Deadly Sins. As you can tell, he has a six-pack, and I don't really have that. So if I were to maybe get one, and next thing you know, if a judges were to be like, hey, did you work to get that six-pack, or did you just use makeup? I'd probably be like, I worked on this six-pack, I worked on, like, for months or years. They'd be very impressed, and I think that would probably just give a more bonus boost of, like, me getting a little bit of a higher award. The second question is, are there unfair beauty standards in, like, social media contests, like for Instagram or Facebook? I'm sorry to say this, but I think the only logical reason that I can give is a yes. The only logical answer I can give is a absolute yes, that it is a little bit unfair, and it's a little kind of almost like a popularity contest as well, but that's something different. For contests online, like Instagram, I've never been on a Facebook one, but I've been on Instagram, you usually post around 1 to 2 pictures for the contest, and then that's it. And then the person that does the contest puts you in a group with people, and the public will vote, and it's not the contest person, the one that invented the contest chooses like 2 to 3 judges. No, it's a public vote. So that is, of course, why it leads to people thinking it's a popularity contest instead of a contest. The third question was, have I experienced any unfair beauty standards at a contest? Every contest that I've been in, it's been pretty fair. So I'm gonna say no on that, but I have heard of other people that have had this problem. Like, I had a good friend who got debunked on hers because of how short, no, not short, how long she had the skirt. It was supposed to be a lot shorter, but she had it very long. I had people in the Cosplay Amino page were talking about how if they were showing too much cleavage, they were actually debunked, even though some of the girls at the same place had the same cleavage or even more. Um, there's more and more stories of this, but I don't think they're really unfair beauty standards because of certain reasons. But who really knows about that? Uh, and then the fourth and final question is, what will I do to prevent more unfair beauty standards? And the only way that I think you can prevent it is the same way that we've been doing it. Make sure you just analyze the costume, analyze the cosplay itself, and then go from there. If they add more spice to it, like maybe getting that six-pack that Bond has, or even going to the extent of like doing their makeup or eye color the same way, well, that's good for them, and that gives them a more bonus step of getting that upper level. But I don't think there's any possible way that you can do that other than just analyzing the costume itself. But, I guess that's all for this discussion. If you have any comments on this, put them below, as well as if you've ever experienced any unfair beauty standards in a contest, tell us your story. But I guess that's all for today, and happy cosplaying, I guess.